created the United States of America. I need y'all to understand, first of all, the term America means. Do you know what America means? Ameri is a Hebrew term. It means copper-colored. Ameri means copper-colored. Ika, I-K-A or I-C-A, means land of the indigenous people. America means land of the copper-colored people. That is a Hebrew term. Well, who were your Hebrew-speaking people? Those are melanated folks. I need y'all to understand that there were melanated people already in the land, and then there were a melanated people coming from another territory. Now, it could be said that, oh, well, you know, the land split, and then some of the people went that way, and some of the people went that way. Okay. So you're saying we cousins, we relatives. Okay. But if grandmama had a house, and her sister went her way, and her kids were over there, and we over here in this house, how grandmama's sister kids gonna come over here and try to take out over our house and kick us out of our own bedroom? How does that work? It don't work like that. That where you have a people who were inheriting this land, and just because you found out, oh, we cousins, so let's go over here and take this land over. That's not even lawful. All right. So we're understanding this. There were melanated people in this land already who were known as Indians or had been deemed or termed Indian. Then you had another group of people coming from another land called Moors. Some of them were from Britain. Some of them were from Morocco, Tunis, Algiers, and all kind of other lands over in the territory that we know of as the Africa, Asia's, we know of as today, Middle East. So you had these Moors, these sellers selling into the land. And remember, this includes British. I need y'all to understand this term. And I'm going to, some of you all who have not studied, this is going to be hard to understand, but I need you to go and do some reading. At one point, that territory that we know of over there, all of that, what we know of as Africa, Asia, Middle East, that was all Asia. Really, at one point, it was all Ethiopia. Then the whole name went to Asia. And then they started dividing the territory up. At one point, the land that you know of as Africa was known as Europe. I need y'all to understand where the term Europe comes from. Queen Europa. I'm giving you this history so you can go and look it up for yourself. You're not getting this from your public school education. That's why it didn't register with you, because it was BS. In your spirit, you know the truth. Now I'm telling you how you can go and find it for yourself, because I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to give you the facts so you can go and find your truth. All right? So now, what I want you to do is understand Europe was named after a melanated woman called Queen Europa. And the land that you know of today as Africa was Europe. The land that you know of today as Europe was Africa. And if you don't study, you're not going to know these things. The names have been changed. They switch names to confuse you regularly. Just like I'm telling you about the terms black and white, they have been switched, and you get ready to, I'm not going through it today because you all will be able to go to our site, UNA Republic on YouTube, and you can find the session that was done where we go through the SF 181 form. So you can see how till this day, how the names have been switched black and white. The same thing happened with Africa and Europe. So now, why am I bringing that up? Because y'all have heard the term European. Y'all just quick to apply that to a light-skinned being. When the truth is, your original Europeans were melanated, dark-skinned people. Your original Europeans were the Moors. See, that's why they call them, you hear the term Indo-European and all these prefixes on it. They put the prefixes on there to say, oh, these Indo-Europeans, Albions. Now y'all done dropped the prefixes. Y'all just like, them Europeans, they came over here and then they did this stuff to the Indians. Well, guess what? The original Europeans were melanated people. They didn't tell y'all that, did they? When y'all went into your Moor camp, they didn't let you know that the original Europeans were Moors. Why they didn't tell you that? Thank you, all the guide.